Hi, this is part two of the vlog for next year's planner. If you miss part one of the vlog, I will leave a link up here for you to check it out. Yeah, so I've ended on talk about the 1 day tab. I do actually find it quite useful with the 1 day tab. So I'm going to keep this tab, and I have refreshed the formulas because previously I made a mistake of collecting the dates. You see, all these formulas actually collects dates from the planner here, and then it will look at the name, and then it will deposit the correct information. But I have actually linked the dates to this column, which was my error for the last planner. So as you know that there is a formula here, every time that it becomes the past, these dates become the past, it will turn into the past whatever year it is. And if that is the case, these formulas will no longer find the date because it's the past. I've corrected that error, so you you can safely use this. Yeah. So this one I have made changes as well. Let me just, yeah, hold on. Let me just make this into white color. Yeah, this part is actually just pure admin. You see all these writings here, they are the events for this particular day. And because I don't know when the clearance is, and potentially what I've done for the bank holidays, not bank holiday, half terms, I could get wrong. I Googled it. I hope I've Googled the correct information. So if I'm actually wrong, I might have to change manually 20 planners. I haven't counted how many planners I would be doing. And that becomes a bit tedious. So what I have done is I put in another column here. So whatever I put on here, so I would just put in test 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Whatever I put in this column, this will be red on here. Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So if I'm to do this, it means I can actually change the entire all these planners in a few seconds, which I will be very pleased because I don't fancy opening 20 planners and waiting for it to load and do petty changes. Yeah. We never actually get the clearance actual date until quite late. Yeah, it happens every year. So this is what I've changed. And for this spreadsheet, I've gotten rid of a tab called meetings. Can't remember what the title of the. Just hold on one moment. I'll find the name. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the current year's planner. You have a tab called Rota Matching. So this tab is very much like you can choose the entire year on this particular location, and the date will change, and then you select whoever you wanted to compare rotas with. Because sometimes when you actually have meetings or plan training, it's actually quite good for you to be able to look at how many people are on and off. But I find nobody use it. And if nobody's used it, let's move on. Yeah, let's move on from this tab. So I went and deleted it from here. Instead, I've added on a new tab which look at two names. So this could be a manager's name, and it will deposit the name here, the rota here, and then this is could be your target partner who you're doing PDP with. Yeah, so you can actually just select, and this will change. Yeah, so you can actually do rota comparison like this. But it also means you can actually do opening and closing. You can check out the numbers like this. And of course you can check out the holidays as well, holiday in lieu. I'm actually not too sure about the percentage. I might have to test the percentage out because it's all to do with how you format this. Yeah. But anyway, just stick to proper numbers for now. Yeah. And then now the 4 weeks and then any 4 weeks. So I will go back to the old rota to explain. Now the 4 weeks will always have today's date on here, and then it will read 4 weeks. Any 4 weeks, you can actually choose any 4 weeks in the entire year, and this will be 4 weeks. So it's actually very good for future planning. But on this spreadsheet, I'm working on the idea of losing this one and just keeping one of them. So my idea is you have got a drop down to choose the target week that you want to look into, the future or the past. But however, when you actually delete this date, it will automatically become today's date. Yeah. So the formulas will sense that you're not looking for any particular week in the future or in the past. So it will be customized to today's date. Yeah. And once you actually select a date, it will tell you. Yeah. Therefore, you can actually delete this. Yeah. And I will call it 4 weeks again. And so this is like an improved version of the 4 weeks because it will have a dual function. And then we'll jump a bit and go to handout. Previously, the handout is called clearance. And literally, I planned this for the summer clearance, and it was like one use only. But then, as I was talking to people, sometimes they do needs handout throughout the year. Let's just say my John Lewis event where you change people's rota and you have to tell them that you're going home 1 hour later. It's nice to have a printout. People love printout. I love a good printout. Put it in my bag, and if I need to do some writing on it, I write on it. And so this is actually for 4 weeks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But however, a lot of people complain, oh, I don't like 4 weeks. So the filter button, get rid of 4 weeks. Now you got 3 weeks. Filter button, get rid of 3 weeks. You got 2 weeks. Filter button, now you got 1 week. Okay. But don't be a complete joker and deselect 2 and 3. Okay. Because if you do that, it will jump. Can you see the date jumping? You should always keep it in order like this. My time is up now. So I hope you enjoy the changes as much as I do. Obviously, it's much better. And the next video, I will talk about more. Thank you. Goodbye.